And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On third down, Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bonito drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. An option give now to Mitchell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Right back to Mitchell here. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And he'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the opponents, and that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Fields on first down. Flushed out right. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Fields throw caught by his receiver Hill. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down. Off play action. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 17-yard line. It's Barkley, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Fields changing the play. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Touchdown! Take down. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go. than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down, here's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is going to lose yardage here. On second down, Jackson going up top. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. He's still on his feet. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
To the right side and caught by Dell. Touchdown, Dolphins. Takedown with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jacorian Bennett has it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's complete to Dell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Intercepted by the Ravens. Marcus Williams on the coverage.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out on Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Fields. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
He's got a man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 46 yards. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Barkley, inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good position to be in here, second and inches. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
His
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action now. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson out to his left. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He is out of bounds right around the 34. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Got his man, Dell. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion, Hill. A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick, and force a quick surrender out of bounds.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
7-yard gain. And the Dolphins first down.
On play action, Fields escaping the pressure right. Now he's loose again. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Now it's Fields. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, second and goal. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Barkley again. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Open man downfield is Duvernay. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Chewing out big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Ravens.
Again, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing is Jackson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Tucker now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
52, Ravens 20. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards.
That's good for Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. Bulldozes past him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Jackson. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now a second and 10. Now it's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
Here we go. Hey, Cam.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And going deep for Hill. He's got it with the 15. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded,
why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face, way. Now it's like worth for 10K, all cause it is pen gamers. Bit insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head on stage, they were like, see the car going ahead, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah, see the car going ahead, they were like, oh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up.